Good morning all, how are we? What are we up to? Sort of been, spent a couple of days in the mine. Doing a bit of welding in there on a shot creator. It was actually underground shot creator, so that was good. Yeah, a couple of 12-hour shifts, so it's good for the bank balance at any rate. So did that. Now, yeah, we're just out. Obviously, that's the vetch paddock there, one of the vetch paddocks where I had some lambs on. So I've actually got the lambs on the back of the crate here now, and I'm going to take them over to the other vetch paddock. So yeah, we'll run them over there now and then sort of rotate around. I've just got to get it done this morning because we've got to go to a funeral this afternoon or this morning. So yeah, we'll they loaded really well actually. I was really happy with the way they loaded. I was very surprised. So we'll get them over on this other vetch stubble, and then the next spot from there for these lambs will be into that tetrone and clover. So then I can just let these paddocks sort of do their thing now and hopefully go out to hay, and we can get heaps of round rolls off there. So that's the plan. So I'm going to she's a bit wet in spots. It's not too bad over here actually, but yeah, just got to be careful where you drive the truck. But I'm going to take these over to the next paddock now and tip them off. We'll let them out and hopefully they'll come out nice and easy, and then we'll they'll be on a fresh paddock then, and they can eat to their little heart's content. Hopefully put on some weight, do the things that they need to be doing. So yeah, that's the plan. So this is where they're going. Hopefully they're all standing, which they should be. I didn't pack them in very tight. So we'll open the gates and hopefully just sneak the truck in there and shut the gates off, and then we can tip them off. She's pretty dry everywhere here, so I think we should be pretty right. I'll put this here. G'day all. So yeah, we're back on the farm. I actually just went away again, so getting bagged out a bit around the community that I'm always away on holidays, but I don't generally go away twice in a year, but we did this year. So we went away to see a good mate over near New Zealand, Cook Islands. So we went over there for a couple of days or a week. So that was our family trip. First time the kids went on the plane, they did really well, so yeah. So now I've got to come back and try and make some money to pay for all these holidays we've been going on and pay some bills off. So I'm out spraying. I did a bit of spraying last night, so we got back yesterday, and I did spraying yesterday, Arvo. And then I'm going to go and spray some broadleaf stuff out of some cereals. So I think we're targeting a bit of volunteer canola, some cape wheat in a few paddocks, and yeah, so I'll spray on my barley first and then I'll spray my wheat. I haven't got a lot of wheat in, so it's not too bad. Products we're using, I'll do a bit of a run around. Obviously the main generic, everyone would use it, I'd say, is MCPA LVE 570. So yeah, we got that. That there, and then I think we're chucking some dicamba, which yeah, there's a couple of drums here, 500 strength, same strength stuff. You sort of always got to look at the active and how strong it is, especially with so I'm going to chuck some fungicide out as well. So you can see here, yeah, she's 550, so you can see there it's 550 grams per litre, I think it is. So that's a bit heavier than what my reco says, so I've got to sort of work out the difference between the two. So that'll reduce me rate. So he's got it down at 150 mils with 250, where I'm going to put it out at 80 mils for the 550 string. So yeah, we're going LBE, dicamba, propiconazole, and what do we got else? Some zinc. Yeah, I've got 2 types of zinc here. I've got this stuff, which is, there's a different name for it. So it's a foliate stuff or something, I don't know. But I'm just going to use this stuff. I like this stuff. Activist Zinc Max. Just comes in a drum and you tip it in and comes out white, and it seems to mix pretty well with everything. I never had trouble with it. That other stuff's a lot dearer. Like a lot dearer. So I think the liquid stuff, well, it's all liquid, but this stuff goes into the plant a lot quicker, where that stuff takes a lot longer to break down to go into the plant. But I think we'll just run with that. Got a few old drums here and a bit of copper, so it's usually red or very black by the looks of that. That's an old drum, so I'll give that a good shake, and copper I'll put on the wheat. So yeah, I better start sucking some chemicals into this thing. It's good I've got an Enviro that, so I don't have to tip that into the measuring jug and measure it or anything. So got the pump going, my old slow pump that's leaking. So I'll fill some water up. It's good we had rain, because yeah, the tank got filled. So yeah, it's quite handy. We've got plenty of water now. I don't have to worry about running out of spray water. So yeah, that's really good. So now I'm just blabbing on. I might start mixing some chemicals and getting it happening. Ran out of fuel in the pump as usual, so that's our zinc there. So yeah, it's bloody heavy stuff. So I'll chuck that in and then I'll rinse out the drum. The worst part about this sort of zinc, you've got to shape the drum really well, and she gets caught in the bottom of the drum, so I have to give that a good hose out and we should be good, because that's a drum from last year, so I might as well use it. So we'll mix it up and then we'll clean everything out. Yeah, that's about it. I've got it fairly clean. I've sort of triple rinsed it, sort of. You're right. And you just chuck it in your big pile of plastic drums you have everywhere. So yeah, I'll get rid of these once I get this spraying out of the way, I think. As you can tell, when you're spraying, you just have a lot of empty shit getting around everywhere. But I'll get the trailer out, we'll take them. You can take them to sort of, they call them a drum muster over here. So yeah, it's got a big cage and you put them in there and make sure they're all triple rinsed and mark them down, and then they go and recycle them all. So it's not a bad idea actually. So that's why after every drum I sort of try and rinse it out, just so I know it's done, instead of putting it back in the shed, then you got to go back and rinse them all out. It's a pain in the arse. So I'll do that, then I'll just there. Got an old stock crate off a ute, we just keep collecting them in there. So yeah, that's it. We'll get that agitated, fill this tank right up. Obviously my paddocks aren't that big, so I'll be able to get 1.5 paddocks out of a tank full, so I'll just keep doing full tanks, and then we can yeah, it makes it a lot easier. You're not mixing for each tank, you just keep going. It's all the same brew, so I sort of worked out what chemicals I needed for each tank full. So yeah, it makes it easy. The old tractor needs a wash. It's a disgrace. So please don't judge on that. And yeah, we'll get it mixed up and agitated, and we'll go and spray some barley. There we go. So yeah, I'm just setting up onto the second paddock now for the day. So yeah, it's good. Obviously the lambs are next door here. I'll put them on the vetch next door, so they're coming over for a look and have a look. Look at that dirty windscreen. Oh my god, need to wash that. But yeah, we're just opening up this paddock here for spraying for the next yeah, knock a few broadleafs out of it. It looks dry enough, doesn't it, on the camera, but it's actually not that bad. Just get up to speed here. Yeah, so we're getting there. This is the variety of barley, and this is Neo, which you would have seen at cropping time when we sowed it. So it sort of grows pretty flat along the ground. It looks a bit like like the old Gardner. It sort of grows a lot like a mat across the ground, and once it starts chucking its nodes up and flagging up, or well, pushing its head up, it'll start rising a bit. But at this stage of where it's growing at, I don't know what growth stage it is. I'm not an agronomist, I can tell you that much right now. This stage, yeah, it's just growing across the ground. Oh, it's filling in, so it's good. Yeah, it's a bit like, because I've usually grow, or in the years past I've had Spartacus, Maximus, and then before that I had Gardner. I've tried Latrobe, I've tried a few barleys. So yeah, this is yeah, Neo, which is a clear field variety, so I can put IMI tolerant, so I can put Innovix and stuff like that on it. But obviously I'm not out doing that because the ryegrass control's not really needed, because I'm on either canola stubbles or on a wheat stubble, and yeah, they're not too dirty with the controls we've been having. So hence why I'm using the LVE dicamba brew, just to knock out Cape weed and volunteer canola on the canola stubbles. Obviously this one here I'm in now is on a wheat stubble, so haven't really got an issue with volunteer canola in here. It's more Cape weed and stuff like that. So yeah, and it's getting smoked by kangaroos. You can see they've chewed it now fairly hard. G'day all. I'm back on the farm. I've been welding away.
Peter joins us. Peter, good morning.
I'll turn this off.
Good morning.
Got the radio blaring as usual for me. And we've got one pair of wire cutters between three of us.
So, I'm going to fix the other one, Stuart.
Yeah, they'll cut that.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just fencing this tetrone off that I sowed earlier in the year, because I want to start putting some lambs on it. So got the wire laid out, ready to go. We've already done most of the fence back up to the hill. So yeah, we've strained all that up, so we've just got to do this little section now. Obviously hit the posts in the other day, and then yeah, we'll just run around, and I've got to go and lay in the ant patch up here where this last strainer post is. So yeah, the tetrone's doing all right. You can see she's growing. Yeah, a bit of clover in there, and I sprayed the cape weed out a couple of weeks ago. So no, it's doing all right. So we'll go and chew it down with some lambs now, but that'll be right. We'll graze it off and work out what we're going to do with it all. So yeah, the plan is I'm going to tie this off here, then we'll strain it, then we'll be all done. But I know there's a good ant patch here, so I'll just try and tread lightly. So I'll tie her off now, and then yeah, we'll be all done. My plan is I'll loop it behind all that, so that'll pull that in, and then we'll be all good. So I'll set up and do that now. That's all tied off now. It was fun in the ant pile. It wasn't too bad. Most of the ants were over there, so that's all I generally do the lock, like the sort of lock behind the back and do it. So she's a big strain. Whew, she won't take much to pull up with the tractor, so we'll hook it all up now, and then I'll tie it off on the next strainer post, and then we'll be all good to tie it off and be done. Yeah, and then we'll yeah, the worst part is doing the tie wires, and then we've got to put a barb on the whole lot just to try and stop the kangaroos destroying it. So we'll do that now.